Okay, I've got two little testimonies, they're very big. So obviously you know that I work as a nurse in ICU, so I just returned to nursing practice after having 16 years break. So when the pandemic started, I did question God and I said, why on earth did I return to nursing? It's just a nightmare. But then the Lord changed my mindset to He had made me return to nursing practice for such a time as that, really. And there was a place for me in ICU, and mainly was for prayer. And not just me praying for my patients, or the patients that were dying, or that they were not with family, but actually, I could actually go to the toilet and text ELC and ask for prayer for certain patients, especially those who were dying. And I really believe that the Lord answers your prayers. We don't really know what happens in people's minds when they're dying, even if they're sedated, you know, and they've got medication going and they're not responding to anything. I really believe that God can touch anyone, even if they are in their deathbed and they are sedated, so that they don't even move and completely paralyzed. So I would like to thank you all, because it's not just me going to work, it's all of you coming to work with me as well, because I really rely on your prayers. I know that a lot of you have been praying for me, for my safety, and I actually managed to work for a whole year without catching COVID. I did catch it, but it was a year later, so I want to thank you. And again, really when I caught it, it was at the end of the last surge, really. So I like to thank you all for praying for me as well, and for giving, you know, for praying for me so that I could do my work. Some of you will know that I am very unflexible. I don't like change at all. I'm a bit like my mom used to say, you're like a washing machine, you get into a program and nobody can get you out of it. That's what my mom used to say about me, okay? So through the years of being married to my husband, he is completely spontaneous, I am not. I've changed and he's changed and we meet in the middle now. But I still don't like change. So when all the COVID started, I just hated it. So much change, the way we work, the way everything was, no visitors, the way we work was completely changed. I mean, in ICU we work one nurse per patient, and at times maybe two nurses were looking after 6 patients with helpers. Okay, it was that busy. And anyway, so I thought to myself, I can't do this, I don't like change, this is terrible, I cannot do it. And what God has done through these 18 months of pandemic is that He has changed my mindset. And it's not a matter of, I cannot do this. The real issue is, I don't want to do it because I don't like it. God has shown me that with Him, I can make the changes, I can work differently, and I can still give good care, and I can still work with God in the situation. I just need to be flexible, okay? And we can all be flexible. It's a lie from the enemy. A lot of the time we really need to look inside, and through this pandemic, that's what God has been doing to my mind, right? It's showing me my motives and the real reasons. And most of the time, the reason is me, right? It's not that I cannot do it, it's that I don't like it, so I don't want to do it, okay? So that's one of the things that the Lord has done. The other one was about the house. So we're in the middle of the pandemic, in the place which we really believe God had given us to stay for many years. It was my dream house, okay? I cried the day they said we could move into the house. We got a letter saying just a few weeks before Christmas that we had to move out. And normally they would give 1 month's notice, but because it was COVID, it was 6 months. Even 6 months, I was like, how on earth we're going to find another place? It was like, I could not even deal with it. I was like, we'll think about it after Christmas. And after Christmas, it was something else. And anyway, so Matthew, through one of his old school friends, we got offered a house. And, you know, I wasn't looking forward to the move. Again, change. I mean, change. Again, change. More change. I was like really up to here with change. But after the move, I can say that I'm so happy, right, that we've moved. I love my new house. I love the fact that we've got a garden. I can put the clothes to dry when it's good weather. It hasn't been very good weather since we moved, but it will come. I've been planting plants and growing, and I've got baby plants, okay? And I'm really, really enjoying it. I just want to encourage you. Sometimes God does changes and we don't like it. We don't. And we think that He's moving us from something good, or that He promised us, to something worse. It's not true. It's something better. Right? It's something better. It's just we cannot see it. A lot of the time we cannot see where God is leading us. But it's a matter of trusting Him. And this season has been a time for me to trust God. Because moving to new circumstances, you really have to trust God, because you are going in blind. That's what it feels. It feels like you're going in blind. You don't know which way you're going, you don't know which way to turn, you don't know how to do it. But God is guiding you. He is guiding you. You have to really believe it and trust Him. He is taking you where He wants you to be. Okay?